Take your color from subtle to sublime with the pure shadowing switch technique. You can swap the part line to reveal a totally new look. We'll begin our technique by creating a zigzag section that is riding along the side and the rear ridge. Working with zigzag sections provides effortless blending and color placement. We'll then work in through our green and our black zone, starting at the arch of the left eyebrow and then ending right here in the corner of the right rear ridge. Essentially now you have two of your sections that will hold a portion of the green and the black zone, just cut diagonally. We'll begin by dropping our very first panel, and you'll be working with that panel closest to you, starting our foil placement on the right hand of the rear ridge. Today we'll be coloring the base with one part of our 7NB nutmeg to 2 parts of our 7B denim using the 7-volume enzyme cream activator. We will then pure shadow to meet our 9V lavender with 7-volume enzyme cream activator. The high demi gel color will provide an effortless blending effect, allowing us to seamlessly marry 2 tones together. Starting our foil placement here in the right hand rear ridge, I took approximately 1/4 of an inch of a section. We'll be utilizing foil here, and just a hot tip, when you do fold the foil, make sure that that foil lip is living outside of your foil placement. We'll then grab our base formula living at a 7, and we'll be applying that high demi gel color approximately 1 inch into that foil, really locking it in. Now that that gel allows for complete control, we're going to pick up our 9V lavender, and using my hand as a wonderful support underneath that foil, I'm going to take that high demi gel color and really focus on the corner of my Pure Blend tint brush. We'll get in and lightly pat on the edge of the hair here, lightly kissing my base formula and dragging that high demi gel color down to meet the floor. We'll go back in, utilizing the entire head of our bristle brush, and then slightly pat that formula down. Gentle, soft strokes. I'll mirror the exact same thing on the other side. Again, lightly pat with our 9V, slightly dragging that towards the mid shaft, and then getting back in, utilizing the full head of our bristles of our tint brush and gently stroking that down through the mid shaft. We'll be choosing to work in a V finish for our pure shadowing technique. This will create maximum multi-dimension. So in order to achieve that look prior to saturating the ends, I will grab more of my high demi and just bring this in a little deeper here. To saturate the ends, I go back in with more of my high demi and really make sure to get maximum saturation in our push zone. Our push zone typically lives in the last 2 to 4 inches of the hair, and that's where we get our maximum pop of illumination or our high demi gel color. The next step is go back to your 7 base, and in that vacant V that we've just made, I'll start to lightly paint our base formula in through that V section. And then with what's remaining on my tint brush, I will start to lightly buff the 2 formulas together and really marry those tones for effortless blending. With our pure shadowing switch technique, we'll be working with a foil on foil application in through our very first panel. So very conveniently, we'll just place that foil right on top I'll then unclip and then grab another sliver of hair, approximately 1/4 of an inch. We'll secure this really nicely so we can keep our partings really nice and clean. We'll lay this over top, slightly draping that, and now we'll get back in with our 7 base formula, applying that high demi gel color, approximately 1 inch into that foil, really locking that in, getting maximum control. Grabbing now our 9V, I'll use my hand as really nice support underneath that foil and focusing more on the corner of that tint brush. We're gonna slightly pat that 9V high demi, dragging that through the mid shaft. We'll dip again, utilizing the full head of our bristle brush and drag that even further towards the ends. I'll mirror the exact same thing on the other side. Lightly pat that and pet that through. To create that beautiful V finish, we'll be bringing this in a little deeper here. And then lastly, we'll push those ends for maximum saturation. Really show off that beautiful illumination that 9V lavender will give with our high demi gel. And then utilizing our base one more time, we'll paint in through that vacant V formula. Okay. And lightly marry the two together. Buff that out really nicely. Lay foil on foil and drop it down. So I'll continue in this exact same manner, working diagonally across the black and the green zone and ending my very last section at the hairline right in front of the green zone above the arch of the left eyebrow. So as you can see, we have finished our entire pure shadowing switch technique, starting here at the right rear ridge and then ending right at the green zone at the arch of the brow. I now am going to get in with our level 7 pure color and just apply that base formula to the remainder of the hair. Now that we've finished applying our texture paste, I want to show off her softer side. We're going to get in with our TK2 comb and switch her part line, taking her from sublime to subtle really quickly here, giving her options. To really show off that pure color, I'm going to utilize our Surface Bamboo Boar Bristle Brush and our Babassu Shine Spray. Few mists on that. And we'll glide that over top of the hair to really polish up that look here. Take it a step further and a few mists over top of my hands here. We'll work this through the ends, creating that soft, beautiful look. And then she, my friends, is ready for the spotlight.